In this video, we're going to be using a test soap by Heritage Hill Shaving Company and the RazoRock BBS razor that was sent to me by my buddy Chris Garcia. Stay tuned. Hey there folks, and welcome back to another video. I'm your host CDB. Thanks so much for joining me again today for a wonderful shave, or at least we hope it will be a wonderful shave. As mentioned before, today we're going to use a test soap that was sent to me by Heritage Hill. They're testing the scent on this one, and man, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to buy it when it comes out, hopefully they'll bring this one to market because it really smells great. I'm not going to describe it because I don't actually know what's in it, but I like it. Scent strength is right at medium. Beautiful. This scent kind of reminds me of a cologne of some sort. I don't know. I get a woody vibe maybe. There's some brightness in it as well. I really like this. And Heritage Hill, quite frankly, is just one of my favorite new companies. Excellent products at a very reasonable price. These soaps, when you buy the retail ones, you can get them in 3-ounce pucks or 3-ounce jars for $9.99 or 6-ounce jars for $19.99. An excellent, a very good price of $3.33 on our cost chart per ounce, regardless of whether you get the small pour or the large pour. And oftentimes, when artisans give you smaller pours, they increase the price per ounce. Not Heritage Hill. They don't play games that way. And it's one of the reasons I really like them. The ingredients in their soaps, there's some good ingredients. We'll put them right there for you. Shea butter, kokum, avocado oil. Really nice quality stuff in my opinion. I haven't had any problems whatsoever with Heritage Hill soaps. And I would also mention that 5% of your purchase goes to the Hidden Battles Foundation. We'll put their mission right here. So every time you buy from Heritage Hill, you're supporting the Hidden Battles Foundation, which I think is awesome. This soap smells great, so we're looking forward to using that today. Also today, we're going to be using the RazoRock BBS razor, which you see that's got a really significantly torqued cap there. You see how round that is? And that's kind of the idea behind this razor, is to really torque that blade. And this was sent to me to try out by my buddy Chris Garcia. Thank you, Chris. Really nice. These RazoRock offerings for stainless steel. Now, the finish is not going to be perfection always, but they're usually between 60 and 100 bucks, and honestly, you just can't beat them for that kind of money. We're going to use a feather blade today for the first run in the BBS razor, and I'll probably send this back to Chris fairly quickly because I'm going to be traveling again soon. So here you see the base plate, and it does have BBS on there. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know the blade gap or anything like that. These are made in Canada, by the way. How RazoRock produces these stainless razors at the price, I don't know, but it's incredible. When it comes to value in stainless, the RazoRock offerings are just, almost no one can match them in value. And there we have our feather blade put in. And again, the idea of this razor is it really puts some torque on that blade and bends it down quite a bit. And again, there's a look at the razor with the blade loaded in there for you. And it's got nice knurling on the handle, very, very grippy. I like that a lot. So let's just get into it today. Let's start with some misting. This is just plain water in a continuous misting bottle. 24 hours growth as normal, you can see there. And we're just wetting the face. That's all we're doing. No special elixirs or anything in there, just wetting the face. Using our Captain's Choice bowl today and the RazoRock 400 brush. This was sent to me by Oive. Thank you, Oive, if you're watching. Man, and when you lather this, the scent pops even more. So we're looking forward to using this soap today. And I'm going to tell you right now, John at, wow, did you hear? I got a good amount of water in this soap today. It just blooped, as the Italian likes to call it. I'm definitely going to buy this one when it comes out. I'm telling you right now, because I really dig this scent, and I already know I'm going to like the performance. I think I've tried 5 Heritage Hill soaps now, and I've got a lot of water in my soap here. I really wanted to push hydration today just to see how Heritage Hill handles it, and it handles it quite well. I don't handle it as well because it's dripping down my brush, but the soap, I mean, you can look at that and tell that is a nice hydrated lather, no question about it. Again, it's almost falling off my brush there. And so we'll look forward to having a great shave today. Great scent on the soap. I am definitely impressed with the scent. So John, I hope this gives you the feedback that you're looking for Scent-wise, man, oh man, this is nice. And so let's get going with our RazoRock BBS first use. Now, one thing that's going to be a little bit different on this razor, you're not going to have as much of an angle as you normally would. You might have to typically twist the angle of your razor out a little bit. But with this being so curved, the cutting angle is really intuitive, I think. Now, if you're coming from other angle, obviously, you know, you're going to want to overcompensate. But as soon as you put this to your face, you'll realize you don't have to put much of an angle on it. So you can use this razor almost with it being straight. I mean, that's close to straight. I can feel the blade. I'm not getting a ton of blade feel. So it feels to me, I would call it mild in blade feel. No problem at all so far. It feels rather mild to me, but I can definitely feel it cutting. But this is not one where, you know, I'm not feeling a ton of blade. And that's probably because it's torqued so much. But so far, very nice, very smooth. And I expected that for certain. I expected this razor to be smooth. And you can see that lather is just falling right off. Plenty of hydration in there. Plus the water from the soap mixing in. So no hydration issues with this lather. I'm telling you right now, Heritage Hill makes a really good soap for a really good price. And I hope more people will check it out. I don't see them as much as I should. Kind of like Shannon's. But they're newer, so you know it's going to take time. But tell you right now, really good quality soap. And it gets the job done. I've had no problems with Heritage Hill so far. Okay, so first pass on that. This, I'm going to tell you right now, the way it feels mild. You're not going to get a ton of blade feel from this razor. So if you've been waiting for someone to use it and talk about blade feel, you're not going to get a ton of it. You can feel it, but it's going to feel mild. The question will be, you know, how close do we get with that mildness? And we'll figure it out as we go. Man, I like the scent on this one. So I'm sold on this one. John, I hope they bring this one, hope they put this one out. I don't know what it'll be called or anything like that, or even the notes. But I'm glad to test these soaps out and give my thoughts for Heritage Hill. Man, whoo, this one's nice. I really like it. So let's hope that we see this one in the future from Heritage Hill. And as you can see, there are no problems with lather quality at all. Folks, you don't have to spend a ton to get a good lather in a shaving soap. And you don't have to have 19 butters to get a creamy, nice, hydrated lather. I enjoy those soaps as much as anyone else, but it is not required. So please don't fool yourself into thinking that these soaps that don't have 40 butters in them won't make a good slick lather, because I can tell you right now, they most certainly do, as you can see right here. You get the hydration in there, it's going to be slick. So let's go. Now we're going to go across the grain. My grain runs, one of the things, if you're new especially, is you must figure out the way your grain runs on your face. And it is not always the same. So for example, the grain on my neck runs this way, but the grain on my face mostly runs up and down. And so, but it's not always. There's some spots where it swirls. And so I'm going across the grain, at least for the most part, on my cheeks, but I actually do 3 across the grain passes on my neck because it goes this way. So I'll go make 1 downstroke and 2 ups. I don't go directly against the grain, which would be that way, because that typically leads to irritation. And as I've been saying a lot recently, if it doesn't feel good, if it isn't enjoyable, don't do it, you know. And I will continue to reiterate that. And again, I have been saying that for years. It's not a new development. So if you're trying to get BBS on your neck and you're going against the grain, it's just causing you all sort of problems. Don't do that, you know. It kind of reminds me years ago when I was doing training for a software system with users, and the lady would say, every time I hit F12, it freezes up. And I said, don't hit F12. So, you know, don't do things that you know is going to bring about problems. If you figured out that after many times shaving that something causes you problems, don't do that thing. Or if a particular type of blade, let's say, doesn't agree with you, don't use that blade. If a particular brand of soap or a particular type of scent causes you problems, don't use it. Sometimes we will take flyers on things, and I'll take risks. But my general advice, especially for new people, is use what works. Stay away from any level of discomfort. I will sometimes gamble on notes in scents like cinnamon that I know might irritate me, because it doesn't always irritate me. So sometimes I'll gamble, and sometimes I lose. My advice to you, however, is if you know something is likely to bother you, just don't do it. Again, misting here. All the links for these products, including this misting bottle, I put below. Now, granted, this Heritage Hill soap is still in test, and so it's not available yet, but I will link their company because they have a lot of other fine products. Man, oh man, look at that lather. I mean, if anybody tells you, once again, that you must have, you know, or either something that costs crazy amounts of money to get a great lather, or that you cannot get a great lather from a reasonably priced soap, they're not telling you the truth. Now, that said, you can also get phenomenal lathers from luxury products too. So I'm not saying they're, you know, they don't provide for wonderful lathers. I'm just saying if someone just breaks it down purely on a cost basis and says, I need to spend $6 an ounce or I can't get a good lather, I would say, let me show you how to lather. Or, you know, let me watch how you're lathering, and then maybe I can help you. Because there's no problem at all with this lather. Plenty hydrated, plenty slick. The scent is popping. I would say this has risen to, now that it's on my face, at least a 6, maybe close to 7 level. So I'm thinking it's above medium now. I'm having no problems of any kind of irritation or whatsoever. I am really satisfied with this test. This is better than the last one. They sent me another one to test a few weeks ago. This scent right here is, I think it's ready. You know, just me. I like it a lot, and as I've said before, I will buy it. So there you have it. So again, this for me is the final pass, but I'm going actually across the grain. Again, I do 1 across the grain, downward pass on my neck, and 2 upward. I do not go this way, just because that leads to problems, and there's no point in doing it. And as I mentioned yesterday, I'm not looking for BBS on my neck because it's not worth the discomfort. And so while I can get BBS on my neck by going this way, the amount of creepers, weepers, irritation is not worth it. And again, the goal is to have a nice, smooth, comfortable shave, not only during the shave, but after the shave. So if your face is feeling bad after the shave, but it felt very comfortable during the shave, then you still didn't get a very good shave because your face should be feeling good after the shave as well. And that's why I avoid doing certain things. And that is part of experience. That's what experience teaches you. What you can do, what your face would tolerate, what it likes and what it does not like. And when your face speaks to you, you should listen, because it will give you signs. And sometimes it will flat tell you, I don't like this, whatever it is you're doing. And when it says those things, stop. Could be I don't like the blade. Could be I don't like the soap. Could be any number of things. So watch how it responds, and then make your decisions with what you're going to use in accordance with that. It's the best advice I can give you. And again, This is advice that I've been giving for many years now. So you can go back and hear this on the channel many times over the years. Because we didn't just start last week or last month or 6 months ago. 6 months ago. We're still enjoying it after all these years, and God willing, we'll be enjoying it for many more years to come. Because I love doing it, and it's still highly enjoyable for me. And I must say, today, I have enjoyed this shave. I will say right now, for those who are looking for super efficiency, you're probably not going to get it with this razor. I think it's provided for a good shave for me today. But if you're one of those people that wants more blade feel, you know, let's just feel around and see if we have any additional work to do. This is not going to be a razor. You're not going to have a lot of blade feel. It's curved so much that, you know, just really, you hit that angle. It definitely does a good job, but I would call it mild efficiency and mild aggression overall. Okay, let me rinse. We'll come back, get into the post. Stay tuned. And all right, we're back with the Magic Made by Witches. This is just Thayer's Witch Hazel Cucumber, which you see used here every day. And we'll hit the dome, of course. Don't ignore the dome, gents, if you have the benefit of the bald, or ladies for that matter. Very nice shave today. Really enjoyed the Heritage Hill test soap. When I find out what this is and when it will be released, if it will be released, and I think it should be, I will let you folks know. I will be buying this one for sure. I really enjoyed it. The BBS razor, I would say this one is a mild, both on efficiency and aggression. So if you like mild shavers, you might like this. I prefer the Lupo or Game Changer myself to this one, but I had a good shave all the same. Thanks to Chris for letting me borrow this. We used the PAA alum block with dry dock off cam. We used a RazoRock 400 brush today. Thank you, Oy vey. Of course, with our Captain's Choice bowl. And last but not least, we're going to finish off with a little RazoRock Emperor, which smells like Creed Aventus. Just something I pulled out today since we were using a lot of RazoRock products, and we'll be smelling great the entire day. And I hope you folks have a wonderful shave today. I hope you enjoy your shaves, enjoy each other, stay kind, stay positive. Thanks so much for watching. I've been your host, CDB, reminding you, it's your shave, do it your way, and as always, God bless.